pictures of me.
Hello, and this is part 17. Yeah, part 17 of my modded Skyrim Let's Play. I'm Darkmoon, and well, let's get started. I actually have to load the game this time because I started a character named him Guran Las. See, we're right here. This episode is recorded Friday. This and episode 18 will be recorded Friday, or part 18 will be recorded Friday. Just so that that way there will be episodes up on the weekend. And I had just gotten my Elgato HD 60 capture card. Over here.
Wind, got you.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bound. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
The Blades are helping me, I'm not their puppet. The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So, can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only pathranax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
I need to speak to Pathranax then.
You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only pathranax can answer.
Why haven't I met
He
Pathranax yet?
lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Pathranax.
Finally get to go to the top of the mountain, show you Pathranax, who is a dragon, and we'll be able to show you the pickaxe that's all the way at the top of the world. Oh no, oh no, not the sunlight. It burns. I was gonna say, I watched the IGN live gameplay where they did the streaming of Mad Max on Twitch. I did show off a bit more that food and water isn't just a like, it isn't something you have to keep track of to keep yourself from dying. Food is just something you find to heal yourself, while water is something you use to heal yourself also, but you're able to take it in a canteen with you, so it's like your portable healing thing, your portable healing item or whatever. And also they talked about there's special little locations that you may stumble across, like a church that's buried underground where you can find some cool little loot, or a whole airport that's locked underground. So that may be a game where I may not be able to do a whole lot of off-camera stuff, so I may have to play on 2 different accounts.
The path to Pathranax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Cool. I will grant you my understanding of the clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Pathranax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
And now we can head up here.
No?
You can see when I touched it, oh, that was actually a good bit of damage there. I never understood it. It's missed, but it hurts you pretty bad. I guess Stephen King created this mist. That's the only way to quite explain this. So I don't see a way that normal mist would hurt you unless it's mist from the mind of Stephen King. Now the wind, I understand that, but oh, I apologize for this. It just don't know why this game's been doing this. Like the little overhead chop he does while you're running. It's perfect for chasing things down. Because sometimes it only clears this little tiny spot. what I'll most likely end up doing is, being the story, maybe might do some extra stuff on here, or after I beat the story, I might go straight to my, straight to Xbox One and do gameplay videos there, or then after that, end up, after Mad Max, when Mad Max comes out, do the walkthrough or Let's Play, whatever you want to call it, for Mad Max, and then might do Metal Gear after that, if I can get the cash to pick that up. Sort of hesitant on that one because of the microtransactions. It makes me think of more like a mobile app. Which I'm also wondering if they'll release a mobile app, get a little companion app for it, because like the Phantom Pain, when you end up going loud because you get caught. Oh man, got a little too close to that there. I don't know why it's doing this. Well, as I was saying, the Phantom Pain, if it has a mobile app like the Ground Zeroes did, then that would be cool, because when you're getting shot at and you end up going loud, trying to open up your little iDroid to call in a helicopter doesn't work too well. Just ignore pathranax and head up here real quick. Gotta head up the other side. Well, this is a bit harder than I had told him before. Let's see. Oh, here it is, right here. Notched pickaxe. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There's an ebony ore vein all the way up here too. There's pathranax down there. Wrong button. Let's see. Here, and go into weapons so I can show you the notched pickaxe. I got shot with arrows a lot. Here it is. Raises the wielder's smithing abilities and does 5 shock damage to all enemies on hit. So if you're smithing, just equip this and have it there. Racing arrows down a mountain. Probably one of the worst ideas ever. I could have died there. I've died some pretty dumb falls.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Pathranax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain?
You're the master of the Greybeards?
They see me as master. Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of 2 of the Dove. By long tradition, the elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. the fire of your fury. Yes.
Did nothing to him.
The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovasos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Wrench out?
Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek.
What?
Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
Oh, yeah.
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its
'Cause
concept.
it makes them mortal, and they have to land. How can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lean Vokeen. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Obviously, yes. Next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here at the peak of the Monavin? What you name
Because there's a
throat
tear in
of the
time up
world?
here. This is where Alduin was defeated. I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Using the Dragon Wrench out, right?
Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time.
Another scroll. What's that? Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
How does this help me?
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought with the Elder Scroll that was used to, you could learn Dragonrend from. Oh,
Do you know where I can find Elder Scroll? And then skip all of
you are
these.
likely better informed.
The Lord
than
Keeper at the College
I.
Winterhold might know.
Trust your instincts, King. Dremyolok. Greetings.
So now do you see, no matter what you want to do in this game, even if you're just like, I just want to do the story, you have to join the College Winterhold. Hate these guys. Okay, 97 blood potions. Had more, but you know, using things, I end up just using them as healing potions. They heal a lot. So, what I was gonna say earlier, I forgot. I almost forgot. And well,
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthor, yes? It has come to my attention that
I hate
something
that
was
guy.
found there. You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthor.
that'll take him a while to come and get to me, so I can do this.
I don't want to see. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
It's quite an impressive library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
What do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand boy?
Of course I do. Do you have one here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
What about the Dragonborn?
What about? Wait, were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
As you can tell, I really don't like that guy who's on the ground over there. Whines at you about, oh, you were there, weren't
Here
you?
you go.
Well, maybe,
Try not to
what do you
spill
know about
anything on
it?
them.
You know
I don't
it's
want to
book.
see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well... You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're... Aye, that's the work of Septimus Signus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
Where did he go?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
You there?
No, no,
Sorry.
no.
It has come to my attention that something was wrong.
Yeah, you're going first person if I'm gonna do this. Let's see. And now time to run away. Let's see. It's the Vampire Lord ability. I use that to explore around everywhere. For a good portion of the map. Well. Because where we need to go is already unlocked. Because somehow I started right here. Or, no. Where did I start at? Right here at Broken Fang Cave. I stumbled upon it. After wandering from here. Emptied it. Wandered all the way around back over here. Wandered down here. All the way back. Up. Past all this. Down here. Into this. Went around right here. Through the mountain. And all the way up. Long path where I could have just stayed in human form. Faced that direction. Transformed and floated across the water. Yeah, and I was saying before I started talking to a character. I'll finish that. Actually, before I start talking to another character. Next week there will be a channel update where I will post the game library I have on my Xbox, and let y'all decide which game I do before, or which game I start doing before Mad Max comes out. Sorry about that. Looking at PS4s on another computer. They hold Destiny Taken King 1. He looks cool, but I don't know, I got this thing against Destiny because of all the downloadable content and then another $60 to get your third subclass. Just, I don't know. Over there, you can't hear her, but she's over there, my girl's over there. Oh, we should get the white one. The white one looks cool. Okay, I've heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
So where's the scroll?
Here.
Well, here as in this plane, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What do you want?
You see this masterwork up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip his dialogue because I paused there for a while. And then he's gonna tell me to go to Blackreach, and I need to collect these certain bloods. And you can probably hear my mouse clicking because it's really loud.
Trust, Septum. The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays.
Oh wait, no, he's not gonna tell me to get the blood yet. The blood is the part I will do off camera because that can take forever. It's the blood of Falmer, Dunmer, Orc, Khajiit. Pretty much the blood from all races is what he wants. Oh, cool, it wants me to go over here so I can actually show you the cool thing at Havel's Rest. Which, of course, is Havel the Rock, which is a reference to Dark Souls. Yeah, Dark Souls! Which is another reason why I've been looking at the PS4, because I want to play Bloodborne. And do a whole Let's Play of Bloodborne. Plus, there's more console exclusives for that coming out. And then this is a reference to the bonfires in Dark Souls. I'll probably be quiet for a minute. I'm gonna head down there and then be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Oh, I unequipped my sword by accident earlier, I guess. If I even have it still, let me... Okay, that was weird. I had it equipped, but he was pulling out his fist. Oh no, my headpiece got stuck on stuff.
I know you were trying to keep it for yourself, Cesar. You always try to keep it for yourself.
And you hear someone talking, they're saying, "You always try to keep it to yourself, Jazar. I know you're trying to keep it to yourself." Well, that's a Khajiit who actually kills his friend because he was afraid his friend was trying to kill him to try and get the treasure that's down here. Though he wants to, they both want the treasure for themselves. So they're trying to kill each other to get it. And I may be stuck here for a few minutes. Always end up being stuck here for a minute or two. It's just how I am. I always forget how to get by. Just head up here. Hopefully this is the way. Let's see. Oh, just right as I walk by. It's always a good time to jump out at me. Let's see. Oh, seeing here's that Khajiit we heard talking earlier. He just murdered his friend down here. They're gonna let me... Okay, let me make sure my... It told me I couldn't use shouts while shouting, so apparently I was constantly using a shout right there. I don't know, sometimes. It's just computer sometimes. Yeah, so that was the right way, cool. Instead of me checking that room for 5 or 6 minutes trying to figure out if that's the right way or not, I actually made it through. Oh man, I ended up in that myself. Alright, let me put that back and use a blood potion. Do this so you can see, I can show you all the abilities I'd gain off screen or off camera. Gotten every